This is the Global Women's Network for the Energy Transition. In cooperation with the German Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy, we're bringing to you our energy transition role models. I'm Davina Ngay, Communications Manager with GWNet, and I'm here today with Catherine Adelmann. Catherine Adelmann is the founder of Fosera Solar Systems, which offers devices that operate on the basis of solar batteries. She works passionately to pursue her long-term goal, providing solar energy to developing countries to a level that is similar to the one in Germany. Welcome, Catherine, and thank you for joining us today.
Hello, pleasure. Thanks a lot for having me here.
Great. So I guess we can just dive into the questions. So to begin with, what has your journey to sustainable energy entrepreneurship look like?
Well, I started Fosera during my studies at university. I was developing there a small device. Actually was a solar powered streetlight, since like prices for batteries and also solar panels came so much down. A lot of new battery technology came up, and also LEDs became very, very cheap. And yeah, then when doing this project, we figured out that this would be actually also the perfect device for people in underserved regions worldwide to really get like very reliable access to renewable energy on a very cost-efficient basis.
So Catherine, what has been your severest hurdle and your proudest success?
Well, my severest hurdle, we had a time where the company definitely was growing too fast. We took on too many projects, and that really led to a lot of frustration within the team and also within the company. So that was really challenging. Also, untangling this whole mess we've created there. But we definitely got stronger as an organization, as a team. So we learned our lessons from that. And yeah, maybe as success, I would really say where we stand right now as a company, like really looking at the full picture. We have a great team together. We electrified more than 1 million people worldwide. So yeah, that's what I'm proud of.
Fantastic. And as a sustainable energy entrepreneur, what career paths could lead other young women to entrepreneurial activities?
Well, I studied industrial engineering, which was, at least like for me, very helpful because you get some insights on the business perspective, but also on the technical side, which is definitely very helpful as an entrepreneur. But yeah, to be very honest, the most things which I did or I have to do right now as an entrepreneur was very much learning by doing. So I would really say, don't be afraid that you don't have the proper education. Anyway, university won't be able to teach you anything. So just do it and try it out. I think what's mainly important around entrepreneurship, that you're really passionate about what you're doing. So when you're thinking about a company, do something which you really love and you really burn for, because it can be extremely rewarding, but sometimes it can be also extremely challenging. And if you have something really which motivates you and also brings you through those really deep valleys, it's very helpful.
Yeah. Looking back at your professional career, what would you do different, knowing what you know right now?
Well, what I learned, unfortunately too late when studying Fosera, that there, especially right now, a lot of great entrepreneurship promotion programs in Germany. So when you're considering about starting them, there are a lot of programs out there which support entrepreneurship, also worldwide programs which support female entrepreneurship. So check them out and also see where you can get their support.
Based on your experience working in Germany, which governmental framework conditions are needed to support women as entrepreneurs?
Well, I would say in Germany we're already very far with equal rights, but there are like two rights out there which more feel like 1950. The one thing is the tax situation in Germany, which still promotes having mainly one main income in a family or in a partnership. And it leads to the fact that, especially when it comes to starting a family, having children, a lot of women only work part-time because earning more really doesn't pay off. And the second one is about the regulation around maternity leave, which is of course something very important, and I'm so happy that we have that in Germany. but somehow how it's handled right now, it discriminates women as a cost factor instead of really valuing their service they're doing for the society.
What message would you give to the next generation of women aspiring to become entrepreneurs in sustainable energy?
If you have considered becoming an entrepreneur, do it. Don't be afraid of failing. It will be intense, it will be sometimes very difficult, but it will be also extremely rewarding.
Yeah, that's a fantastic note to end the interview on. And thank you so much, Catherine. It was a pleasure having you today. And thank you so much for sharing your experience with us.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It was a pleasure.